Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, go!
And we are off here on field 1 for Croft with a starting foul on the Blue Alliance and a team number down for the Red Alliance. That is none the matter for the Red Alliance as they continue to fill up their ramp as it is near full as we are nearing the end of this autonomous period. With the ramps full,
drivers, pick up your controllers.
There is one red leave point on the field, and it looks like at least one blue.
3,
Entering the
2,
driver control period,
1.
the Red Alliance is in the lead with a 40-point lead as they clear their ramp. The flags are flying with fouls on the Blue Alliance, while the team from Davenport West is trying their best to launch those 3 artifacts in, going 3-4-3. We have a second team number down on the field. That is 2 teams without their numbers on their robots as we continue on. That means that Firewires is in this near launch zone, and they're joined by Davenport West as they're both launching in rapid succession, even with the blocking from the Red Alliance. Ragnarok has made their way into the fray as they launch those 3 artifacts in, but they are only counted as overflow due to their ramp being full. Staying back is the Tennessee Titans, who are launching those artifacts from that far launching zone, staying out of the way of Ragnarok, keeping it efficient and keeping it as quick as possible, as they have now elected to open that gate with just over 30 seconds remaining. The Blue Alliance, they are finally filling up their ramp, and they have the same choice to make. With less than 30 seconds left on the clock, are they going to leave it full, or are they going to empty it to try to fill it up one last time? It looks as if they have chosen full, while the Red Alliance is trying to make it even by filling up theirs as well before time expires. With 5 seconds left on the clock, we will end in 3, 2, 1. That has been qualification match number 1.
Red Alliance with a score of 151.